Guys, how you doing? Welcome to week 4. We're in super early today because we've got a lot of stuff to get done. I say we, I mean me. This week's a deload. This week is a deload, but I'm going to show you exactly how we're deloading in week 4. So it's not completely unloading everything. We're just going to step load up to the intensity of last week, but our overall total volume load is going to be significantly less. So if none of that makes any sense, just keep watching and I'll show you exactly how we do it for week 4. And let there be light. Here we go. Okay guys, so on the menu today, as you can see, I've got hurdles behind me because we're not doing the CMJ with the band. We're going to go and do hurdle jumps instead today, so that changes. We're going to keep in the drop-in lateral bounds. That doesn't change. So those are our first 2 exercises after we do a little bit of standing mobility. I like to start up top and then work my way down. And then we're going to go into the trap bar deadlift, which we've been using for the last 3 weeks. For me this week, 120, 140, 160 kilograms. Last week was 4 sets of 5 at 160 kilograms. So this is very much a deload. You notice I'm still going up to 160 kilograms, but I'm only doing it for 1 set. Could I do, and this is for 5 reps, sorry. Could I do more for that? Yes, absolutely. But I just want to take my body up to 160 just for 1 set. And then next week, we're pushing on to 180. So we're going heavier still. Oh, that first one's a big one. That first one's a big one. Guys, normally when you're working with hurdles, obviously you always go with the hurdles. So if you hit it, it falls that way when you're jumping, etc. I'm so sorry if this is obvious, but for some people it's not, and safety first, okay? However, when you're doing the can-cans, like, it's not a big problem because you're outside, okay? So, you know, the worst thing you're gonna do is kick it, and I might just scoot back. Like, you're not gonna hurt yourself in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, a little bit of timing and rhythm there, which, you know, if you miss a beat, it's all right. You just sit up and go again. And we go into our drop-in laterals, same as last time. So guys, if you are doing drop-in laterals, you're going to start nice and tall. You know, you want your head to be dipping to shoulder height when you make that switch. So it's here to here before you explode laterally. Before you explode laterally. Thank you. So guys, it's the last set on the hurdles. Just wanted to say, I know I need to do like an actual breakdown of what I'm doing outside of the gym, but suffice to say for now that on Sundays, it's always like a slow and low run for me. So my heart rate does get up there. I don't just stay in a zone 2, but I'll do between 45, 60-minute run, like 10K, 11K, 12K. It depends, but it's always above 45 minutes. And I was going to say I enjoy doing that on a Sunday. I do that on a Sunday. So when I come in on Monday, I'm looking for activities like this where I've just gone and done some super slow twitch stuff the day before with variable heart rate and variable intensity, because sometimes I'll push for like 5 minutes, then I'll pull back for 5 minutes on that long run. But when I come in here, it's good on a Monday to do some faster twitch stuff. Now, obviously, this is week 1 on the hurdles, so my ground contact time isn't particularly fast. If I was looking for that right now, I'd just reduce the height of the hurdles. But I'm just all about getting through these hurdles, getting the drop laterals and feeling pretty good despite having done, you know, my long run yesterday and then go on to the strength stuff. So just to give you a little bit of context as to sort of, you know, what I'm doing outside of this. But let's get the last set done, shall we? Okay, guys, so set two is done and dusted, 140 kilograms, so reasonably light, okay? This bar weighs 30, this trap bar, FYI. We've got two trap bars, black one and silver one. Black one weighs 30, silver one weighs 20. Not that anyone asked, but just to keep it honest here, okay? So listen, what am I talking about in the deload? Deloading the major lifts, the RDL, okay, and the trap bar, all right? So I'm still going up to 160 kilograms like I did last week, but the total volume load is different. Let's break it down now so you get where I'm coming from, and you can use this type of deload when you're in the middle of a solid training phase. So okay, set one that counted was 120 kilograms for 5. All right, so total weight volume load lifted there would be 5 times 100, so 500 plus your 20, so 600. 600. All right, stay with me. 140. I did 5 reps, so you got 500 again, then 4 times 5, so 700. So we're on 700. The next set I'm going to do is 160 kilograms again for 5 reps. Okay, so you got your 500, then you got your 6 times 5, so you're up at 800. Okay, so now we've got a total volume load of 1,300 plus 800. So total volume load for this lift is 2,100. All right. Compare that to last week where I was doing plateau loading. So I went up to 160, no sets before 160 counted, get up to 160 and do 4 sets of 5 at 160. So 160 for 5 we said was 5 so that's so 800. So 8 times 4, 32. So 3,200. 3,200 was last week. Okay, and this is all in Excel, but I don't have my computer with me, so I'm pretty sure these numbers are correct. Someone correct me in the comment section. I'm pretty sure they're right. 3,200 was last week, just on the trap bar. This week I'm at 2,100. We said, didn't we? So you can see there's a big drop off in total volume load there. Okay. Anyway, guys, I need to get this last set done. So, excuse me. Okay. RDLs. Okay, guys. So on the low hang high pulls, it's going to be different from week 1 to 3. Okay. So first of all, we're going to do 5 reps. We've got 90 kilos on here. Now the low hang high pulls, you're stronger because you get to use more momentum. Okay. So you're going down to your knees the same way you would do a low hang power clean. And that's the idea. We're sort of building into that. But yeah, the low hang high pulls, there's going to be that contact with the hip, accelerating the bar up, but there's also going to be that dip of the hips. Okay, so the movement's quicker, definitely more of a power movement. You know, the first 3 weeks, we're maybe doing a muscle version, let's say, where we're keeping tension on the shoulders, we're staying tall after that pull. But here it's the opposite. We're going for speed, and we're getting that sort of dip on the hips. So we're prepping for the old power cleans to come. So to recap, you're hitting down to just above the knee, you're coming up, you're smashing those hips through, and you're bringing it down. All right, so obviously on a clean, there's a phase where the catch phase, you're going under the bar. You're actually moving yourself under the bar. This replicates a little bit of that. Let's get the broad jumps in. So look, on the broad jumps, it's not one big broad jump now. It's consecutive broad jumps. I'm doing 10 meters here. You can do, be as forceful, as powerful as you like. And that's the idea of broad jumps. You have a little bit more time on the ground, generate as much force as you can. I'm getting between 4 and 5 reps in here, doing probably sub-maximal efforts because I don't want to overextend on the catch. All right, so I'm trying to be a bit using this sort of landing here to then go again. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that was good. Stayed high, posture okay, and more importantly, felt strong and fast when I land in that position there. And that's kind of what I'm looking for out of doing the consecutive broad jumps. All right, guys. So hopefully that's given you a flavor, an idea of what a deload session can actually look like. A lot of people think it's just go in, stretch, take it easy. It can be, I suppose, depending on what deload you're looking for and what you need to deload, etc., etc. But in this case, let me just turn these lights off now. It's okay. There should be light. Hold on. Echo. There you go. Still early here. Still early. But yeah, so you're looking at total volume load, and that's what you're trying to deload. It's not a bad idea. So when you're deloading, if you're making changes to accessory lifts, it's not a bad idea to bring in those changes during a deload as well, because typically, like, people are going to be using, maybe they're unfamiliar with the exercises, or maybe they've not done them in a while, so they'll typically be using, lighter weights to figure out what am I going to load this with over the next 3 weeks. Obviously, in my case, not quite true, but certainly those new exercises, I'm prepped for them. They're not going to be enough to give me DOMs or whatever. So again, this is all just flowing into a larger part of the program, and yeah, just keeping me progressing. Operation, what are we calling this again? Oh yeah, Project Visible Abs. So body composition is the goal, but as you can see, not following the typical sort of bodybuilding, get in shape, really high volume type stuff. If you look at my program globally, I probably am, because I've got, jiu-jitsu and running and stuff, but I'm not killing myself in the gym. I'm doing enough to try and move well and be strong. And at the end of the day, at my age, certainly at this phase, that's what we're doing. That's what we're all about. So good. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. The last video got a few comments, so that is great. It shows that maybe there are, a few people out there, some true supporters that want to see some sort of raw training footage and me giving you a little bit of information around, what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and slowing the pace down. So I can't make all videos like this, but if there are people that sort of enjoy this pace of video, then I'm absolutely, like I said in the last one, absolutely happy to make it. So let me know if you got something out of this one. Thank you for watching, and I'm waiting for my 9 AM coffee. Cheers, guys. Ciao.